Peninsula League. We're back, and yes, that sounds like America.
God, it feels good to be back.
Thank you. I'm joined once again on 3 Up, 3 Down. Over to the far right, you've got Matt. I drink Budweiser because I'm a mother effing American. Wellbrock.
True to the core, baby.
That's right. And then I'm less American without my beard, but still doing all right. Mr. Brent Wentworth, the commissioner. Bud Light, not as American as Mr. Wellbrock.
It's a platinum, man.
This country wasn't built on platinum. It was built on sweat, tears, and immigrant labor. We didn't get to play any games in week 9. Had an unfortunate rain out. Tropical Depression Burl reared his or her ugly head. I'm not sure if that's a male or female name. If anyone knows Burl. Yeah, okay.
I think when it became a hurricane, they would decide if it would be a male or female.
Well, then it would be female if it was a hurricane.
That's what she said.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, we had a little wiffle ball at Lucky's for, you know, if you weren't man enough to be there. Which was tons of fun. Thanks everyone for coming out.
I was keeping a low profile.
Yeah, there was a lot of flip cup being played. Once again, that proves just how incredible this league is, because rain, shine, fuck it, we don't need kickball. We like one another. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds like I missed a good night, so couldn't make it.
Anyway, so we're going to get to you with no recaps this week, obviously, as there were no games, but we got previews and gambling lines.
That was our recap, actually.
Yeah, that was.
Save the tape.
Now come back for 10.2.
All right. Yeah, come back for 10.2. We'll look at the 6:30 games for week 10. So in the first 6:30 game, Shake and Bake, Mr. Wentworth's squad faces the Angry Birds of Chicken Tetrazzini.
Shake them up.
Yep, they're stuck with a 6:30 game, so Angry Birds, you know, sorry it had to happen eventually. You won't have any burnt hot dogs for me this week, so I'm kind of disappointed about that. I don't think we have a lot of surprises about where this game would be going, but Mr. Wellbrock, your insights.
I'll start it off real quick. I think Shake and Bake's going to be a little refreshed, avoiding that beatdown that they would have received during Hurricane Burl at the hands of Rumspringa. So they're going to be refreshed for 2 weeks, and they're going to come out. Chicken Tetrazzini is really...
What kind of false reality do you live in?
What, man?
Down.
It could have happened. You never know. Hey, the chicks were halfway Rumspringa and halfway Shake and Bake. So
I hope I once again have the pleasure of kicking your ass in the playoffs this season.
Well, right now we're going to keep the focus on this game. I'll talk about you here in a couple of weeks. But Chicken Tetrazzini is going to really try to get to 500. I really want to see him doing a lot of good people on that squad. It's not going to happen. Shake and Bake is refreshed and ready to roll. I got them winning by 4.5 runs against Chicken Tetrazzini. Sorry, Angry Birds. I apologize in advance.
Well, I'll tell you, Chicken Tetrazzinis, they're not a team that we're taking lightly. I think, if you look at them, they've been coming on, at least offensively, pretty strong lately. I know they let Burning Bridges put up 9 runs on them, so they still have some defensive issues, but certainly it's not a team that they have a lot of veteran players. If they come out, on a good night, it could be closer than expected. So.
Oh, I like your line, 4.5 to Shake and Bake. I might go 5.5, but that's right, you're playing this game, so let's.
With 2 weeks to go, there's no secrets really amongst the league now. So yeah, 4.5.
I'm gonna make it 5.
All right,
5.
pushing it.
Yep.
We'll do our best.
Then we've got JFK
Fuck up.
playing Peanut Butter Jelly Time. JFK coming off a tie with the 5 o'clockers last week. They came back big late to get an important tie for them.
And a beat down against my team as well.
I was going to leave
but I'll add it in just in case. We beat Rumspringa too, so throw that in there.
I'll tell you, when JFK, they're at their best when they're playing lower ranked teams. It's like they have this swagger about them, and they're like sharks. When they smell blood in the water, yeah, they go on a frenzy. So this one could get ugly. I mean, Peanut Butter Jelly, they're not a bad team. They're fundamentally solid, but JFK just has a way of they run up the score on some of the lower tier teams, and I think that PB&J at this point, you know, being their first season and everything, I don't know. I think I will go 7.5 on this one. I'll go big, and I still wouldn't bet on Peanut Butter Jelly with 7.5.
I was thinking 8.
Yeah, 8.
I'm rounding this week.
This is a welcome game. If PBJ hasn't played a team, I don't think like JFK. I mean, who?
You guys think Freed's nice, man? He's ruthless.
Yeah, I mean, he'll come and congratulate you after the game and give you some pointers and everything. But during that game,
he's gonna
rip
your soul out.
Yeah, absolutely. That C on his hat is gonna be staring you in the eye like a flaming torch.
True.
But I'll go with you guys on 7.5, 8. I think this is just gonna be a massacre.
Prove me wrong, PB&J. Shock the world. We need JFK to stumble.
Yeah, especially right before the tournament coming up here in a couple weeks. A little reality check.
Yeah.
I'm taking control again because I typed the gambling lines. It's going to be 8 runs. I deserve this for all the time I spend slaving away over my. You're welcome, league.
Please pick the gambling lines.
No, for the love of everything holy, do that. JKI, Jiminy kicking it, just
Cobra
Kai, it.
The Crickets.
They're facing the Jagernauts, who got their first win of the season, or the new kickheads on the block. Thank you. I'm so glad to see that. I'm about 3rd on the list of non-Jagernaut players. Excited to see that win, and I'm excited to see them get another win this week. And they're going. JKI had a great game against Free Bowling. You know, like they were hot on defense. They made some great plays, but I gotta go with the Jagernauts still. I won't.
I think JKI, they present a lot of matchup problems for the Jagernauts, and I don't think this is one that. I think this will be a close game. And in fact, you know, shoot.
Watch it.
I gotta go pick them. I don't think.
Oh!
No, the Jagernauts at this point, they're 1-4-2.
No Dan Moore.
No Dan Moore. They're living on reputation and their name alone. I don't think that they've done anything this year to really separate themselves as a true top 10 team. So Jiminy Kickett's just coming off a big win. I think this will be a close contest. I don't know which way it'll go, but that's why I'm going to go pick them. I believe in the Crickets.
I say they rise, man. They rise for that Dan Moore who's departed off to Texas and are going to get that win. I'm not going to go as big as you. I'm not going to push it. I'm going to say a half a run. I think they win by 1 in the 5th. A nice little walk-off for the Jagernauts. I mean, they lost Dan Moore, but they still got a lot of offense. They got some good defense. I've had the privilege to play against both teams, and I really think that Jaeger's going to edge them out at the end. I mean, reputation alone, but they have that experience in those close games. I think that's going to be very beneficial to them in the 6:30 matchup.
Yeah.
So Matt and I giving the slight edge to the Jagernauts on we're riding emotion.
Right, emotion's
more than
running
anything
high.
else. No respect, JKI. It will be a great game.
When it comes to the Jagernauts, clearly there's no emotion involved on my part.
No, no. I'm emotionless when it comes to the Jagernauts. Stone cold.
Yeah.
We're going half a run to the Jagernauts. Jagernauts, half a run, like Mr. Wellbrock said. I think it'll be a 1-run game regardless. But we think the Jagernauts pull it out.
It's favoring the better.
Love a close game, though. I'm looking forward to it. I'll watch this. No, I won't. I'll be playing.
All right, so that's it for the 6:30 hour.
I might still watch.
Stick around.
From the outfield.
I'll try not to giggle throughout the 7:30 games. Thanks for tuning in.